I know you guys are like, what in the world? Is she live? Is this happening right now? I already know notifications are going out. You guys are getting the dings on YouTube and on my coffee break page. And yes, I am. I'm live. Oh Lord, I'm live. Um, yeah, I'm live. So this is a Wednesday night. Something that I normally don't. I normally don't go live often at night. Hey T, but it's to catch people like this one right here. A shout out to Tisha, my ride or die. I don't get to see her often, but I'm so glad. Listen, I already know. I know. I got 3 people starting to come on. I know y'all like, why is sis on right now? What is going on? What's going on? Hey, Angeline. Hey, sis. 2 times, girl. 2 times. 2 times. Jennifer. Hey, come on in here. Facebook, YouTube. Yep, I'm live on a Wednesday evening, which is very, very rare. But I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here for those who are on Facebook. Tisha said, I missed this morning. Well, guess what, sis? It really wasn't this morning. It was this afternoon. It was about 12. So you can go back and watch it. Don't worry. Replay gang is full effect. I'm going to tell y'all. So listen, I already got a heart. Come on, somebody. We got 6 people watching. Come on in. YouTube, Facebook. Listen, I have such the urge. I was over here minding my business, doing some work. And the moment I sent that last email and began to do some other things, I felt compelled to come on here and do a live. Hey, Jennifer said, I'm so glad to see you. I'm so glad to see you too. I know you guys see the wall is different. We'll talk about that here soon. But I felt the need to come talk to somebody. Like somebody just needed to talk. And that's why in the caption, it says, can we talk? Yes, we can. We can talk. Last week, your girl, if you missed it, I was on here close to 2 hours. I was shy maybe like 30 minutes or something like that. But I spent the time with you guys because I have been missing in action for about 2 weeks. So if you missed that video, make sure you go watch last week as I shared with you guys what was going on and what God was saying to me during that time and why I just kind of needed a moment. But I'm grateful because there's something that God is doing, and I'm just going with him. Y'all know how your sister does. And I want to encourage each and every one of you, whether you're watching right now on the live or a part of the replay gang. I want to encourage you, if you have not, I'm gonna say it again. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I'm gonna tell you right now, go do it. I'm gonna do you a favor. Right now, I'm gonna go in here in the comments and I'm gonna post my YouTube channel. I want you to go subscribe, hit the bell, all of that stuff, because I'm gonna tell you right now, some things are about to happen that you're going to want to make sure you're connected to me on YouTube. I'm not there. Coffee break is going to be for coffee break, and I'm not going to mix what God wants me to do. No, I'm not. I'm not going to do that. This right here with coffee break has its own little family and vibe, and we're not going to touch that. But what I am going to share with you is that I'm going to be doing some things on YouTube, like Can We Talk? Yep, because it's an intimate space. There were some things that people shared with me on last Wednesday when I spent almost an hour and a half, over an hour and a half with you guys, just, loving on you and just having conversation, and realized as I was sitting here that conversations need to be had. There are going to be some things that we're going to be talking about that is going to totally be dividing from coffee break. Coffee break has its own thing. It picks us up. It ignites us. It pushes us. It gives us that right now rhema word that God wants to share with us. But Can We Talk? It's going to be a bit different. It's going to be a bit different because it's needed and it's necessary. Hey, brother, looking forward to the new show. Ooh, Wade, prophet, you speaking into me right now. Receive it. Oh, I speak. Y'all know me. I submit to when there's confirmation. And my brother Wade, I thank him because he's been with me since the beginning. I received that. Looking forward to the new show. Need real talk. Woo, okay. All right. So thank God for the confirmation. So yes. So listen. Our brother Wade, who's been rocking with me since 2015, has just gotten to let you guys know. So you're going to want to share the news, let everybody know. If they have not logged on, followed me, subscribe, turn the bell on, all that stuff on YouTube, go and do it. I've put the link in the comments for you guys to go in to subscribe to my YouTube channel, because we need to have some conversation. We need to talk. There are some things that people need to discuss, and I have been told that YouTube is that safe space, and I must agree. I must agree. It really and truly is. We all are experiencing things, going through some things, whether it is, where we are in our walk, work, family, purpose, new things, because God may have shifted you to a new and you're still uncomfortable. Whatever it is, we just need to talk. And Can We Talk is going to be that moment where we could just, dive in and talk about some things, share some things in a very unique way. And that safe space is going to be YouTube. So, as I have already given you those instructions, make sure you guys let those know who are Coffee Break family. Get them this little tidbit. I'll share with them. Tell them, hey, have you subscribed to our channel? You may want to go do that because you don't want to miss out. As it has been very much so felt, like Jennifer is saying, she's glad to see me. I know there's so many other people like, I can't wait to see you. There's so much that God really wants to do with all of this, and we just got to trust him. I don't know, if many of you are taking a step and trusting him in a way where it's, the waters are not familiar to you, trusting him in a relationship, or trusting him with, going after or stepping out of something that you just really didn't think you were going to be doing, but you're doing it. Whatever it is, I just want you to know you're not by yourself, because your girl doing the same thing. I'm so doing the same thing, trusting him, knowing that he's here. I can trace God, but anytime you are doing something that requires you to trust him in a different way, like you don't have all the details, but you just know, that there's something new, something different. There's a peace that comes with it that you can't explain. There's even a joy. And hey, Kim, so glad. See, this is why I got Can We Talk? Hey, Kim, make sure you look in the comments. I put in the link to my YouTube channel. I need you to subscribe and turn on that bell, because there's gonna be some things over there, girl, you're not gonna want to miss. So y'all continue, spread the word. Who's ever in the comments, y'all share that when y'all see somebody come in. So I need somebody to make sure they share that. But listen, as we all are like trusting God in this beautiful place that we're in on our journey, I don't want you to feel ashamed of like embracing this new space that God has you in. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to feel like you also have to apologize for what God is doing in your life, even as you are trusting him, and people may not understand or trying to figure out why. Like why is he so excited, and why is she always smiling? It doesn't make sense to me, but it's not going to make sense to a lot of people. It's not meant to be or meant to make sense. All they got to do is just watch God move and be encouraged. That's what it's really and truly all about. And if you're like, well, sis, I'm waiting on God, to move. I'm waiting on him to do something really special and significant in my life. I just want you to know to trust him. As you wait, trust him. Keep speaking over. Just keep speaking blessings over you. Just continue to be like, God, I know that you are blowing my mind. I know the blessings are coming. I know, just start speaking them. I'm telling you, there's been a great, amazing season where I have really, truly been testing God on that. I've really been making sure that my eyes stay focused on what God has said, what He's promised. And I pray this encourage somebody to know that whatever it is that God has promised you, know it is going to happen, that it is about to happen. And you're going to have to be like, I'm blessed and highly favored. When the enemy wants to make you feel bad, or when you feel it yourself, because we can put a lot of stuff on the enemy and it be us. But to make sure that your thinking is lined up with God, we have to make sure we're speaking. I'm blessed and highly favored. I am the head and not the tail. I got this. Like, start speaking those things. Even when you're trying to make sure you stay out of your feelings. Hey, be like, hey, girl, don't do that. Abort the mission. Don't get into your feelings, because God is still faithful. Like, there are many, many times, and I'm gonna say many, many times I've had to speak those things, not just over me, but over my family, saying, no, we're not going to keep our eyes off of God. He is good. He's amazing. And embrace those things. Jennifer said, right, when you choose obedience, it confuses the disobedient. Oh, I love that. #fact. Come on, Jennifer. Over here cutting up like that. I love it. I love it, because that is so true. That is so true. What comes with things, when you are, not just obedient, but when you're just trusting God, when you are like, you know what, I know that there's craziness going on around me, but God, you are faithful. I mean, and when we are standing on that, and when we are speaking those things, I promise you, what is chaotic, peace would fall. I'm telling you, I want you to hear me good, hear me good, hear me good, bro, hear me good, bro. The moment you speak it, there's going to be some things that are going to shift, automatic. And I'm having to be very, very intentional of putting those things into practice. Like, I'm making sure that it is it's a daily thing, that it is a part of my DNA, where I'm having to be even more intentional now of speaking into a situation, speaking into a problem, not getting bothered, or if I am bothered, don't forget that God got it and He can fix it, and I need to hand it over to Him. And when I hand it over to Him, He has the master plan, and trust Him. And that's me dying to Tamika, because Tamika can't fix it. Tamika can, but she's gonna mess it up. I won't. That means it's not gonna be fixed, right? So what looks like me repairing something, I could totally be damaging something. And one of the things I want you to understand is, as you continue to trust God, and as you continue to see the blessings of trusting Him, there are also going to be those moments where you will be tested. I know you're like, sis, but I'm getting blessed. Why the test? Because it's necessary. The tests are necessary for you to put in action what God has taught you. Oh, you can't listen. It's for you to put in action what you have read, what you've consumed in your heart. It's time. I'm changing my perspective on that, because I'm like, God, I want to see the harvest of the word that is now embedded in my heart. Meaning, I can't see the harvest unless I plant the seed of your word, putting into action, making sure that I forgive and walk in forgiveness, and expect and give grace and extend your love, God, no matter who it is, or no matter how hurt I am, that God can mend all things. Oh, hi. God is faithful to honor His word and promises to us. We have to believe. Absolutely. I don't know. Okay. Is it Runchale Bird? I don't want to say your name incorrectly. I think it's Runchale. I want to say that's it. But yes, you're so spot on. What I want you guys to know is that as you continue, or as you begin to trust God on your journey, this part of it, taking your hands off and not doing what you would normally do, as you begin to embrace embrace God, embrace his word, and know that it is truth. Like, and put it into action and watch it. Like, you listen, we can't expect the blessings to come if we don't believe. That's what Ronchelle just stated. Like, we can, like, we could be like, okay, my enlarge my territory, God, but we don't trust that he will truly enlarge it, or we don't believe that he'll do it for us. And he's like, well, if you want me to enlarge it, but in the back of your mind you're like, I don't know if he's really going to do it. Are you really believing, or do you really trust him? I mean, they're just questions that we have to ask ourselves. And there are questions that we got to stop and be like, are we giving too much to what is not needed? This is Dale, your cuz. This Dale. This Dale. You know how many cousins I got? And I'm over here like, this Dale. Now my mind's running. That's all I'm going to say. My mind running. So when I tell you, whoever you are that is really tapping into what I'm saying, I know why I'm here. And God is like, trust me. I want you to hear what I'm saying. God's like, trust me. Trust me. That he's like, I want you to trust me. I know it. I want you to trust me. That what I said, it is yours. Trust me. Trust me. That's it. He's like, trust me. Period. Because it's time for you to believe that the same blessings that you have believed for others or spoken over other people, that you read during your devotional, or that you read that comes across the internet or something, where somebody posts a scripture. God's like, I want you to believe that it can happen. It will happen for you. But can you believe? Will you believe? Will you trust me as I take you to these higher heights? Will you allow me to take you on this beautiful path that may be a little bit bumpy? But if you trust me, trust that I will walk this thing out with you. This is what God is saying to some of you. Trust me, I got you. Like, I don't want you getting in your way, and I don't want you doing the most. Trust me. That's what he's saying. So I'm a roller coaster of emotions right now. And I don't know if it's somebody live or watching the replay gang. You let me know who this is, because the live people are quiet right now. So I'm sure it's for the replay gang. But whomever you are, God said, yeah, trust me. I got you. It's not, no, I got you. It's going to happen. It's going to come. I just need you to speak it. And I need you to know that it is yours to have, because it is. Watch God work. Watch him work. Put him to the test. Put God to the test. That's all I'm saying. Put him to the test. That's good. I feel very calm. I feel a calmness and a peace when somebody receiving that. There it is. There's Kim. There's Kim. Okay. All right, Kim. There it is. Still somebody on replay gang. But there it is. New. I'm like, I've kept feeling. And there was a release, Kim, once you did that. Once you typed it, there was a release. There was a shift. And I know there was a shift. There was one. There was a shift. Because he's like, try me. That's what he's saying. Try me. Watch it. Because I'm going to tell you something. As I began to trust God and what he said, oh man, I can't wait to begin to share a little bit more in detail. But when I tell you, when I began to trust him, there were things that I began to see, Like it's like my eyes began to open. And I'm gonna tell you something. When you begin to trust God in ways that you can't even explain, I'm gonna tell you something. Man won't be able to understand the blessings. And I'm gonna tell you, God ain't done, because He's about to blow my whole mind. He's about to blow my family's mind. It's not gonna make sense to people. I'm already understanding. Like He just gave me a very hard lesson this week, and I'm listen, back to back blessings like that, like they were. I'm talking about major, huge, trusting Him. No, when I tell y'all, like the trust, like He got it. I don't even have to focus or think, because He has laid it out. I have seen the will of God happen before my eyes, before nothing else. I'm telling, when I tell you, who, Kim, somebody else, whomever you are, watch Him work. Trust. Oh, trust Him with it. Trust Him with it. Jennifer says, I applied for a preschool director position and still waiting to hear back. And if it's in God's will, you will have it. But Jennifer, start seeing yourself in it. Come on, girl. I'm telling you, start seeing yourself in the position. God, if this is what you want me to have, you said my heart's desire, I am equipped. You have equipped me to do all things. This is mine. It's mine. Because you are qualified. And it's not just on paper, Jennifer. You're qualified because your Father is rocking with you. I'm telling you, I'm here to let you know. You be like, God, it's mine. Move everything out of the way. Clear the path for me. Thank you, Dale. He loves us so much to forgive us. And that's what people don't understand. That's what people don't understand. That God's like, why wouldn't God want to bless you? Why wouldn't He? And I feel that sometimes we overthink things so much. And He's like, just listen. That's God. Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda. Listen. I want to bless you. But will you trust me? Can you trust me? And most importantly, can God trust you with the blessing? Come on. Kim said, I felt the shift. God is showing up and showing out. Kim, I know He is, because I felt it, sis. I felt it for you. There's somebody else who's going to get it. There's somebody else who's going to get it. Replay gang, I know somebody. You're going to message me too. I know it, because this, y'all already know, when I come on here, it's not by accident. It is not by accident. It is very, very clear that when God sends me on here, not scheduled, it's for somebody. And understand that you're on the right path. Just continue to get in, get in where you fit in, and that's next to Him. Stand on His word. Get in it. Don't waver. Don't move by it. I don't care what comes your way. Don't tell the enemy, "Nuck if you buck." Don't play with me, because I'm going in. I'm going after what's mine, and I don't care who don't like it. I'm going after what is mine. I'm trusting my Father. My Father, I'm trusting Him with all things. And I'm pulling from Him because He is my source. I'm not going to ask for something and I have not asked Him to prepare me, to give me what I need. God has placed in us our purpose. He's waiting for us to honor Him by believing Him for it. Absolutely, Del. Absolutely. There are so many people who walk around. I remember being in a season of my life years ago, wanting to know my purpose. I kept asking God, what is it? What is it? Seeking Him, desiring Him like nobody's business, asking Him the question, God, what is my purpose? And without knowing, it has been in my face the whole entire time. It was in my face the whole entire time. But what I had to do was, not saying that your walk is like mine, but what I had to do is I had to step out and obtain the things that was needed for Him to show me. I did. I had to make those steps. I had to take some steps. I did. I had to take some steps. And it was very clear. Ooh, you talk about clear, honey. It was so clear to the point where he was like, see, you've been doing it the whole time. Your purpose, it was here the whole entire time. You know what I'm saying? I was just clouded because I didn't see myself in the way that God saw me. That was number one. Hey, so you can't ask for God. Oh, Jesus. Oh, you want to know your purpose? First, know that He loves you. First, start seeing Him, yourself as He sees you. Oh, come on now. Yeah. Because God makes no junk. I be trying to tell people. I'm about to go on a whole gravy train. Where's Wade? Wade's probably gone. He needs to. Oh, but I can't first get my purpose if I don't see myself the way God sees me. And that's one of the things that He had to correct before I could go any further, is that I needed to understand how loved I am. That was the first thing. I needed to understand you're loved. In spite of your faults, your mistakes, your mishaps, you're loved. So if you are loved by the man who created you, why you don't love him back? But you want what he has for you. Okay. We going there today. Yep. First love the man who gives. Trust and believe. That's why you can't trust him unless you, like, I'm trying, I want to know you. I want to get to know you. I want to see what it is that you see. And to develop that relationship with him is key. Yeah. Develop the relationship. All right. Oof. That was a peel for somebody. Because whomever you are struggling in the area of relationship. Although you want to trust God, you are afraid because of some of the things that you have experienced relationally. But let me free you. And I think I said this last week, so I'm going to say it again. God is not man, so be careful to mix your experience that you've had with man and automatically identify it with God. Don't do it. Let your sister free you. Don't do it. I did it. No shame. I did it. Yeah. You stepped on some toes with that one. You have to have a relationship with God first. I know I felt the ouch, Kim. I felt the ouch. I felt somebody like, oh, I probably lost somebody. He's like, oh, okay. So you want me to have a relationship with him? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it can't. It won't. Mm-mm. Can't be. But it's all good. That's so funny. I love it. You guys are so connected to me. Y'all feel it in the spirit when there's a tapping, like, hey. Yeah. So I love y'all. I love y'all. That's why I'm excited. That's why I'm excited. I see why God wanted me to come on here. It's like a post coffee break, so to speak. I'm very much so looking forward to what we do on YouTube. Very much so. I love how God shifts things and moves things, and how He does stuff. Right? How He does things. I know you love me, girl. I love you, Jennifer. How He does things, and I'm excited. I'm excited. Are you? Are you excited? You better be. I'm excited. I am. I'm excited because we're going to dive in a little bit. Is what we're gonna do. All right. So I know I've taken up a lot of your time in this afternoon, evening, 7:37 Central Standard Time. Like, wow. Okay. This is new, but it was good because I gave you guys what you needed. Scroll up in the comments. Scroll up in the comments. If you have not, I want you to make sure when this ends, I want you to copy paste, go and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel because we're going to be having some conversations. Can we talk? Yeah, we're gonna talk a little bit. It was very much so inspired by last week's moment. And I'm just so grateful for what has happened. Oh, it's 8:30 there. Oh, that's right. I forgot you are Eastern. You are Eastern, my Jennifer, one of my Eastern babies, but I love you. I let y'all know. Did y'all know that Coffee Break is, its reach is wide? I'm grateful for that. You guys have been with me for quite some time, and I call you my family because you are. We have been together and loved on each other and been through stuff together and prayed for one another and all kind of stuff. And I'm very, very grateful for that because we're a little tight knit family. And Coffee Break different, but we're more than just that, we're more than just that. We're family. And so I'm excited. So listen, okay, again, scroll, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel so we can talk a little bit. We're gonna have some conversation. Ladies, there may be some times we kick the men out the room and tell them don't come on because what we about to talk about y'all ain't gonna be ready for. Or if you stay and be ready for what's about to be said because it could be about you. I mean, but it's going to be real conversation because I want to be able. One of the things, you're Eastern too, Dale. Okay, hey. So one of the things we're going to just dive into on YouTube, just kind of talk about life, kids, marriage, singleness, divorce. We're going to talk. We're going to talk over there. We're going to talk. Having kids. Want to have kids. Can't have kids. Don't want kids. The list of conversation, it goes on. And I'm excited about all of that will happen over there because of the intimate space that I've been told that YouTube gives each and every one of you. So I am excited and I pray that you guys are as well. I do want to let you know. Oh no, you know what? I'm announcing next week because if I do it here, the other coffee breakers are going to be in their feelings. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait to say that. They might get some education. Oh, they will. They're gonna get educated. They're gonna get educated. We're gonna talk about some things because I feel that in order for us to continue to stay on this journey of trusting God, we are one another's village. We are the village. And I can't go through something and you not know that as a parent, as a husband, as a wife, there's no need in you thinking that you're doing this by yourself. And that's the thing. We're going to talk, and it may get a little bit uncomfortable, but we're a village. I may call it the village. We're the village, and y'all already know when the spirit move now. I'm gonna tell y'all what does say the Lord. But what I want to be able to do is allow ourselves to kind of have a deeper dive. I have seen it on many occasions when I've gone on IG and done a live after coffee break, how authentic the conversation is. And there's been a time where I have spent close to an hour just talking about insecurities to the point where I cried on the last one. I cried on the last one. It was just that moving. It was very, very moving. God moved on IG in a very special and unique way. And knowing how intimate YouTube makes people feel when they're on my channel, I'm looking forward to, God doing a little bit more through all of that. So, hey! Oh my gosh. Hey, Tamika Coleman. Look at the first YouTube person over there. Hey, my boo, that was a whole word, sis. What part? It was so much that was said. Tell me which one. Tell me what was the whole word. Um, okay, there. I love it. I'm looking forward to just us having a conversation in a very, very special way. And also to let you know that someone is here to listen and to talk back to you. And I'm y'all know I'm not an expert. I'm just your sister, and who is willing to walk life out with you, who is on this journey with you, and God just want to create space for us to talk. Because let me tell you something. Last Wednesday, where we spent a lot of time together, those comments were so powerful. You guys were giving me lip service, babes, and I love every bit of it. Like the dialogue was absolutely amazing. Yeah, it was hard for me to come off. I stayed longer than I expected to, um, and so yeah, I'm looking forward to what we're going to be doing on YouTube. It won't be during the day. It'll definitely be out at nighttime because during the day I can't. I got a job, so I did it because I was on vacation last week. But I'm going to be able to, just kind of find that little soft spot. I'm gonna do a poll. Is what I am going to do. I'm gonna do a poll, so I'm gonna encourage. So y'all are gonna be seeing a lot of push to YouTube for Can We Talk. Just know that I'm gonna be doing a lot of push to YouTube to just be like, okay, let's get it, because I'm gonna put a poll over there so we can start talking about what our time together looks like and how often I may be doing Can We Talk. We'll work through it. We're gonna figure it out. God always is gonna reveal what's needed and how to go about and do all of this, and that's what I'm grateful about is there's obviously a need and I'm excited about it. I really, really am. I may even let you guys in on some things on YouTube, not coffee break, so that should give you even more to subscribe and turn on that notification bell. Okay, all right. I love you guys so much. For those of you who participated in Can We Talk, like talked back to me, thank you so much. Big shout out to my cousin Dale, Jennifer, Kim, love you. Thank you. Tamika, over there on YouTube, love you too, sis. I appreciate you so much. I know that this is kind of getting into family time and homework, and there's no telling all the other stuff that is going on. But I'm just grateful that we had spent this little time together. So big announcements are coming soon. If you have been uh, praying over what we talked about last Wednesday during our Can We Talk, hit me up. For those who have accepted the assignment, if you don't know what it is, I'm gonna need you to go and watch the video, because it's just that sacred. It's just that sacred. I have the answer very much so, and I'm just looking forward to how God's going to open the door and take care of all of it. That's what I'm looking forward to. So yeah, so be on the lookout for information in the summertime. Oh, thank you, cuz I appreciate that. I really and truly do. Really and truly do. God is amazing, and just as much as He uses me, guess what, guys? He uses you. He uses you. He uses you as well. We are the light. There's so many people who are going through and who are experiencing things, and we are sometimes only people that they would see. you know um, that's the closest thing to God. Like your light, oh, can shine in someone's life at a time where it's the darkest. Your light, yeah, the light of our Father shining through you to help encourage or push someone, to love on them by just saying hello. You all are impactful. You are already influential because of the blood that runs through your veins. Yeah. By who you are connected to, it says a lot. And one of the things that I want to just encourage all of you to do is to see yourself as that, because you are. We all have a responsibility of drawing people, closer to God. Jennifer said, "Yes, Mama." Um, but I'm grateful. I'm grateful for you. I am. All right, it's been good. I held y'all long. We've talked enough. And I'm gonna let y'all go. But before we do, I'm gonna do it one more time. I'm gonna put the YouTube channel link in the comment section. For those of you who are on Facebook, no, I did not. Y'all, excuse me. I have the 11-year-old that just came in. My office now is next to his. Y'all pray for me. Next to his. Y'all see what I'm saying? This is what y'all are going to experience on YouTube. You listen, son, not now. Y'all get what I'm saying? Y'all pray for me. These are the type of things that y'all are going to be experiencing on YouTube. That just gave you a sneak peek of my life. Hey, Auntie Jennifer said hello. Oh God, he's gotten so big, Jennifer. He has. I'm telling you. That's why Can We Talk is going to be over there on YouTube, so we can talk family stuff. So we can talk a little bit more, wanting what God has for you, but not having a personal relationship with Him. Tamika, that's good. Yeah, I know, right? That's a whole word. Yes, he is getting big. So I'm telling you, God has me wanting to, he has me wanting to talk about those things. Parenthood. Oh, y'all, we're going to walk this thing out together. We're going to talk about some stuff. That's why I keep saying it to you, so y'all can know the content that's about to be over there on YouTube. Love you and thank you for the word of God. I know. Thank you so much, Kim, for joining. And yes, he is handsome. Let me tell you, he is. Oh, y'all pray for me. And he's so humble with it. He's so gullible. Bless his heart. He's so gullible with it. It's a good thing, but then it's a bad. We'll talk about that on YouTube. All right. I love you. Y'all know I love you guys so much. I want your evening to continue to be amazing. You 6 people who are now coming on. Hey, catch the replay because I don't want y'all to miss. I don't want y'all to miss it. So be on the lookout. I'm going to continue. Jennifer's laughing at me. I'm going to continue to remind you guys to make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel. You know, more coffee breakers. Y'all know how y'all talk in the comments or how y'all now have become friends. Some of y'all follow each other, all that stuff. I want you guys to be like, hey, did you subscribe to her YouTube channel? Because you ain't want to miss it. Because I'm not going to say click like, click share. I'm not. Whoever, get in where you fit in. And pray that the algorithm works for you. That's all I'm going to say. All right. Okay. I'm done because I keep talking. Y'all going to pull me back in and say something else. And then we're going to be on here for another 15 minutes. And it's already 43 minutes and counting. All right. I love you guys. See you hopefully next week. Oh my God, Lakeisha. Y'all, I was about to end. But then my girl, my sister friend, Lakeisha, gonna slide up in here and throw up the LOL and the laughing emoji. Like, really? Keisha, what you mean I can't with you, but I love you? I mean, you can with me. Yes, you can. Because I don't disappoint. Cut from the same cloth. Jennifer Thomason, stay on. Jennifer, what I'm going to be talking about now? You know what? You just as bad as Emma. Lakeisha throwing me kisses. I love you too, Pumpkin. I do. I love you too. I love you too. Y'all are something else. Jennifer's like, stay on. Stay on. Relationship. Okay, Now, if we're going to have them conversations, I'm going over to YouTube. Because I'm not having it on here. That's all I'm going to say right now. So this is what I will do. I'm going to end the broadcast with Facebook. And I'm going to continue on YouTube. Yep, talk about whatever. Lakeisha, have you subscribed to my YouTube channel? Do y'all see this? All right. I'm going to end Facebook. I have put the link in the comments. Go and click onto my YouTube channel. And what I will do is I will end the broadcast over here, but we will continue on YouTube. Deal? Deal? I'm saying deal. Before I end this, y'all see this? Y'all see this? Deal? Like, seriously. I'm going to end the broadcast. If y'all want me to continue to keep talking, I'm going to end on Facebook. But y'all need to slide on over there with Tamika if she's still over there. And meet me on YouTube. Deal. Jennifer say deal. Lakeisha, deal. Come on now. Because I'm going to end it over here. Y'all know I love y'all. Y'all see this? Kim said deal. Kim. You signed with them? Lord have mercy. This is going to be a long night. All right. Facebook, love you. Coffee Breakers, love you guys. I'm ending it over here. We're going to continue over there on YouTube. No, I don't want to delete it. YouTube. Hey. All right. I'm on. Who's on? Let me know who is watching me on YouTube. Y'all something else. Oh, y'all something else. Y'all something else. I can't believe y'all. All right. Let me know. Let me know who's watching. Let me know who's on here. Y'all come on in. Y'all say hi. I can't believe this. Y'all done got me over here on YouTube. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. Let me know when you guys sign on. Let me know when you are on here. I know Jennifer said she was coming. Kim, we're giving everybody time to shift over from Facebook to YouTube. YouTube, I tell you. I'm excited. All right, let me know when you're on. Who's all on here? Who's coming in? Look at Jennifer. Jennifer said, I'm here. Kim says, I'm here. Oh, Lord have mercy. Ooh, child. I don't know what is about to take place. Well, we're about to play at it. We're about to have at it. All right, let me know who is in here. Y'all come on in. Let's continue to talk. Let's continue to talk. We're going to talk a little bit. Let me see. Hold on for 1 second. Let me make sure that I get me some. Okay, I didn't want to scream in y'all ear. That's the beautiful part about now having my office next door to my son's room, because I can just send him downstairs to go get me something. All right. Okay. So Jennifer stated, all right. So as you guys come in, let me know that you're in here. Jennifer stated that she wanted me to talk about relationships. And I'm like, so we're going to talk. We're going to have at it a bit. And see what happens. That's what we're going to do. Y'all already know. I don't know where everyone is in their status as far as relationships are concerned. One of the things that I have realized in relationships, thank you. No, sir, this way. Okay, appreciate you. One of the things that I have realized in relationships is the more you know self, the better you are in it. Did you catch that? The more you know self, the better you will be in a relationship. I have very much so compared this relationship that I am in, which is my second marriage and my last. Okay. Um, that I am so much better um, fit to be a wife for him now than I would have ever been years ago. And I know many of you know, Courtney and I's story a bit, but one of the things that we very much so agree on is that knowing ourselves have made us better of, you know, of being in a relationship. So because I know me, because I know who I am, Tamika, like I know my identity, it has allowed me to not just be a better wife but also a better mother. I can very much so compare the beginning years of being a mom into where I am now. And it's all because of how I am comfortable with who I am. And I know, you know, I have my identity. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Keisha. Keisha said, eyes are here. I'm talking, I love it. So that's the beautiful part about relationships is the fact that I know me. I'm telling you, I can compare this relationship to past ones and can listen. I don't care. I know I've been cheated on. I know I've been mistreated in some relationships. But I'm gonna tell you, at the end of the day, I'm the blame because I didn't know me. I'm gonna be honest with you. I can easily put the blame on myself and be like, well, because I did not know my identity, because I was not comfortable in my own skin, it is what's very much so caused some of the issues that I was having in past relationships, all because I didn't know me. You know how? Let me tell you this. You know how you can make yourself fit somebody else's idea, or you can make yourself become who they desire you to be. And whether it was a romantic relationship or just a, you know, like, you know, a business or a friendship, you know, when I say relationship, I was very good at being a chameleon, just being whomever the individual who I was in a relationship with, be whoever they wanted me to be. And it caused me to have many faces. And what I mean by that, when you have many faces, you don't even know who you are. You begin to lose yourself. Absolutely, Jennifer. And so, one of the things that I have been very, very clear on sharing with anyone that God has me to share is to know yourself. Like, I'm not going to say, like, I did all of the major work before coming into my marriage. I did, like, I allowed God to do all of the heavy lifting for me. So once I got into this here last relationship, it wasn't as chaotic as it was before. If that makes sense for somebody. Yeah. So knowing yourself, loving yourself, knowing your identity, it allows you to be in a relationship better. Hmm. Yeah, because then you won't be searching. That makes sense. You won't be in a relationship where you're using the person to help find you. Huh? Oh, let me save you. Don't do it. Yeah, like don't do that. You cause more stress on the relationship than anything because now you're depending upon another individual to help define you. No, I that was one of the biggest mistakes I made was uh, giving giving man the authority to try to identify who I am. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Tamika say, I'm still watching. I'm so glad you are. So, you know what I'm saying? Like that. So, as Jennifer wanted me to talk about relationships, that is where I'm being led to share with you today, like tonight. You can't be defined by someone else. You can't. And Kim remembers the Tamika before you see right now. She knows of my first husband. So, and that is basically what I very much so did. My first marriage, it defined me. It very much so, he defined me. Everything that I did, I was doing to make him happy, and to and he, bless his heart, I feel so bad for him because he had to work on his hands. Marrying someone who was very insecure and had no self-esteem, and wanted her husband to be her dad, and no one could do that. No one could be my father. Let me correct that. And bless him. I listen. If I ever see him, I'll be like, dude, man, I appreciate you. Like, we both made some mistakes. I'm not taking away the part he had in it, but one of the things that I can say is I am so different than I was before. And it's all because I know who I am. But I could not know who I am without truly knowing God. Woo! There it is. Going back to it. But I could not know who I am. I could not know without knowing God. Of course, Baptist straight up, born and raised in the Baptist church, very traditional, very, very traditional. And when I say very traditional, listen, I broke the mold by coming in and speaking in tongues, and they thought I was demonic. I'm gonna tell you that. It'll take Tamika to turn it out. But I did. I came in and I spoke in tongues, and it was some serious. And trust me, the pastor the next Sunday did a whole sermon on it and made me feel about that big. But not no more, child. Ooh, baby. Anyway, so knowing who you are, building a relationship with God so he could show you who you are and whose you belong to, and understanding your identity. And your identity is, let me tell you something, when you accept Jesus into your heart, into your life, your identity is through Christ. How he has beautifully laid out this blueprint for you to live your life. Come on now. That's your identity. Everything that he demonstrated you can do. You have the power and authority and the access. And don't let nobody tell you nothing different. And I don't care if they don't see what God sees in you. You keep your eyes focused on him. And when you do that, can't nobody, and I mean nobody tell you who you are and who you ain't, because you now know the truth. And the truth is that you are a daughter of the Most High. You are an heir. Come on. You have access to a power that shall move mountains. Come on now. So when you understand who you are, woman, when you understand who you are, man, you will go in a relationship seeing things a whole lot differently. Let me go on over here and shift it to these comments, because if I keep going. Okay, Jennifer said, yes, I see how God sees me now. Yet the new relationship is like struggling with it. Let me tell you something. Don't let it struggle too long, but it'll turn. Kim said, yes, but God delivered you to your soulmate. Honey. Girl, you almost made me go in my prayer language, Kim. Yeah, I know. And I'm grateful for it. And that's the thing. Like, that's why I'm never bitter about the first. Never bitter. I'm so forgiven, and I'll have all the love in my heart, and so appreciate. I appreciate that relationship, because that relationship was the start of healing. I know you like, wait a minute, girl, hold on. What you mean? It was the state. Let me tell you something. Without, hey, Wade, him sliding on in here. Let me tell you something. Without the first one, God used the mistake to help get me to ultimately where he wanted me to be. I'm gonna tell you that. Listen, hey, and I'm grateful for it, because it was the beginning of now. And let me tell you, if you have ever been in a breakup or a relationship that just didn't end well, there was, it's just all of that, right? I want you to change your perspective on it. Number one, I want you to forgive the person. If they hurt you, I want you to forgive them. Number two, I want you to forgive yourself. Okay? That is key because we are good at forgiving people, but not good at forgiving ourselves. And once you do that, you will begin to see a shift in you. Your perspective now will change. I'm feeling some right there. Your perspective will change. It will shift in a way where you are now able to see clearly. You will be able to see how God is now going to use this as your let me say it. God will begin to use that moment for you to conceive something. Oh! And as you begin to trust him, come on. As you begin to trust him, as you begin to develop a relationship with God, as you begin oh my Lord, have mercy, get closer to him through the labor pains, you're going to understand how to breathe through them. Oh, I feel that. Let me, my. Because I'm telling you something. That is why the moment I forgave, oh, y'all, if I could find, I have the journal around here somewhere. The moment I forgave, and the moment listen, because this was a process now. This was a process. So the moment I forgave, years later, had to forgive myself. Come on now. Because I said, I forgave him first. Lord, take me through this. But years later, I forgave myself. Why did it take so long? Because I thought that it stopped there. No, it did not stop there. No, it didn't. So what I had to do was I had to forgive myself, not just for that, but also some additional things that I picked up along the way. Okay. The moment I forgave myself, the moment I had that mirror moment. Jennifer know what I'm talking about. The moment I had that mirror moment, there was a release. And I know I conceived something. Oh my God. That was the moment I conceived something. I conceived what I needed. My eyes were open. I got it. And once that happened, once that took place, oh my gosh, it's like, the labor. As I begin to look back, the labor, the labor, the labor. I'm talking about I started being intentional about, Jesus, like the path was very clear to me. It's so clear to me now, where I began to y'all heard me talk about like reading more. I was reading People Factor and I Factor, written by Vanderbilt Moody the second, and I began to do a deeper dive into myself and peeling onions and turning light bulbs on, child, and releasing people and kissing orpals and all that kind of stuff. Like I found myself really doing the inner work. And as I began to do the inner work, as I began to know my giftings and serve in the church, I mean, the more I began to do some things, here comes the pain. And one of the things God is being very clear on, when you begin to let go of relationship with certain individuals, that seasons are up, and then begin to develop your relationship with God, there's going to be some pain. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna get tried. You're gonna get tried. And so one of the beautiful things that I do know is that as I even through the hard spells, those contractions that I didn't like. But the beautiful part about all of it is what came on the backside of it. Kim said, yes, I under. Oh, Jennifer, come on now. That's a word. Child, I don't even know what I was saying, but I bet it was on time. Yes, I understand that. He used it to build you, your character and strength. Absolutely. Absolutely, Kim. I needed it. I listen. I needed that lesson in that moment to help me where I am, stepping stone all day. It's a process, absolutely, Wade. It seems like it's the hardest to forgive ourselves. We have to learn to do it and to heal. Kim, absolutely. Absolutely. It was so needed because it just wasn't, and I keep saying this, it's just not in a marriage or in a romantic relationship. I'm talking about just relationship, period. Working, friendships, like any relationship you develop, you have to know yourself. You have to forgive yourself for past things in order to heal and become a best version of yourself. It's required. Let me tell you, I cannot, I'm gonna be honest, I cannot see me doing some old things. All because I know what all that comes with that. And I don't want it. I know there's some people, I've even been told this, y'all. I like the old Mika. Well, honey, you listen, you don't want to see her. No. You know, I when you are in the space that you have fought tooth and nail to be in, that is your peace, that's your serenity. 100. That's right. You fight for it. You put up boundaries. You say this is gonna work, this ain't gonna work. You let it be known, like no, we're not gonna do that. All because you have to protect your peace. You have to. And I listen. I'm the peace. I'm the peacemaker. Mm-hmm. I will make sure I'm the peace protector. That's what I meant to say. Like I'm going to protect my peace, and I'm not going to allow anybody to disrupt it. I'm not. If you come in with the foolishness, then I know what to do with you. And it took the labor pains for me to understand all of that. You have to protect your peace. You got to, by all means, any means necessary. It could be even be with the people closest to you. You still got to protect it. Them the ones you got to protect it from anyway. It's like, child, set those boundaries and make them clear at all times. I do, and I love you, and I'll be quick to tell folks, you know, I love you, boo. I love you. I love all of you. But no, we're not doing that. Let's get a little darker. I'm quick to let them know. No, we ain't doing that. Nope. No. And the reason why that is so necessary, because that is letting the individual know that they're not in control, but you are. You know what I'm saying? Like you are in control. And I'm in control. I may not be in control of what you do, but I'm in control of my space. And I'm okay with that. Unapologetic about it. Unapologetic. It's a lot of people that don't understand it or know it or get it or whatever. But no, what is needed and necessary for me, you protect. And the same thing goes for you, right? She said, yes, exactly. Yeah. And so it's by any means necessary. One of the beautiful things that God is teaching me now in relationships is, which I'm very good at doing it for a lot of people, but He's teaching me how to do it for even those you don't want to. Oh, excuse me. Where'd that come from? Like I never, like how to set up those boundaries, even those that you love. You got to be like, no pumpkin, no, we're not doing that, and still love them, and still how it's how to set those boundaries um, for those you love, um, to remain, to keep the peace, to keep your peace. I'll walk y'all through that because I'm really right now being intentional of doing that right now. Where you're having to create a boundary where you're like, no, we're gonna, because I want to stay centered. That's very important to me. Very important to me. So, as we talked about relationships tonight, one of the greatest things for you to do is to know who you are. You want a successful and a healthy relationship. Know who you are. And the only way you can do that is through your relationship with God. Begin to develop. And as you begin to develop, begin to release some things. If you have not forgiven the person who hurt you or disappointed you or let you down, you must do that. The next thing you need to do is forgive yourself. Yeah, we cannot forgive other people and not forgive the person. Yeah, we can't. We got to forgive ourselves. We have to forgive ourselves. And then once you do that, then you just begin to trust the process of all things of what God is going to do and reveal on this beautiful path of your journey. One of the things that I do know is that God will use He'll use the bad and make it good. And He is very intentional in that, He is. Jennifer says, sorry, but not sorry. Not at all. I'm not. So I pray that what you needed, you got. Y'all wanted this, y'all wanted us to talk about it. We're over here on YouTube. So now y'all kind of get the gist of Can We Talk? Y'all starting to get it? Y'all starting to get it? Like, these are conversations we will have, something to this magnitude of us just talking, discussing, putting our little 2 cents in, being like, you know what, girl, that was right on time. I needed that. And to kind of share some, share our thoughts, because it's Can We Talk, not Can I Talk. Oh Lord, why am I doing that? Did y'all see that? Oh Lord Jesus. I'm over here yawning and everything. Not sleepy, but I guess my body is like, child, get it together. Get it together. So this was amazing. This was amazing. And I hope you get what we're going to be doing on here. I hope you get exactly what we're going to be doing. We're going to have some fun over here on YouTube. And so you subscribe. I want you to turn that bell, that notification or whatever. So when I go live, you could be like, there she is. And I could be like, yes. And so we can begin to talk and go over everything. Why does this make my eyes look so big now? Oh, no, they don't. Okay. Y'all got to get used to the glasses because they here. They here to stay. They ain't going nowhere. I got to see. I got to be able to see. I have forgiven. And sis, you already know the rest. Let me explain. Okay. Let me take my glasses off. Hold on. Let me say this because I need y'all to see me. See, I didn't want y'all to be distracted. Let me explain something to you. Tamika, who is on right now, and I's story are very similar into where she is now. And that's why when she put in the comments, I'm like, hold on, we can't run past that. Because let me tell you what happens when you forgive. When you forgive, the person, when you forgive yourself, Kim had already confirmed what I was saying. Now you begin to heal when God's timing, because y'all know his timing ain't ours, lines things back up. What was is now is. Yeah. Because two healed people can now receive what God has promised. I feel somebody that felt that in their little shonda. Two healed people can now receive what God has promised. Just because it didn't work last time does not mean it is not meant to work next time. Have you ever thought that that was not the season to birth the promise? I'm going to walk in it, to receive it. God had to start somewhere. Oh, I feel. I'm going to have to get me a church fan up here. I'm still unpacking. I'm gonna have to get me a church fan up here because y'all, did y'all? Okay, I'm gonna give y'all a second because I think y'all catching up in these live comments. Replay game. Y'all feel? Jennifer said, Now this ain't for everybody. Now it ain't for everybody. It ain't for everybody. This ain't everybody's story. This ain't gonna be long. No, don't be around here talking about. Tamika said that, you know what I'm saying, it ain't working out. It didn't work out then, but it's gonna work out. No. Don't be going around here saying I'm just showing you how God will take us being intentional to do what it is that he's called us to do, because he's called us to forgive. He's called us to extend grace just as he gives it to us. We will then begin to see, as we continue to trust him and walk this thing out, we will begin to see that his timing is perfect, that it ain't over. And it may take months, years, whatever. But God, listen, his plan is amazing and foolproof. Okay? I'm going to give y'all a couple seconds because I feel like, YouTube a little slow. I'm going to help y'all. I'm going to give y'all a little second before I shut it down. I don't want to log off and y'all come in. I don't know. I'm understanding. I'm learning this thing because I know sometimes it don't, come off real quick. Yeah, somebody could be writing a whole thesis right now, and I not know it. But yeah. Let that sizzle in your spirit. In the words of Country Wayne, let it sizzle. And full of favor. Now that's it right there, ma'am. Now that's it right there. Listen. I'm telling you, it's a whole word. It's a whole word. In God's time. Yes, ma'am. Kim. In God's time. It's in God's time. And let me say this to somebody. And don't, in God's timing and also in who he has chosen. Somebody gonna have to clear their throat on that one. Because this is for you. If you're on the live or watching the replay. And even who he has chosen, because who he has chosen does not match who you thought, or it does not go along with what you planned. There is even a job that you have applied for or desire to apply for that God's like, that's not it, because I have something else. Oh, jeez. Let me sit that one. Here comes that word, trust me again. So like you gotta, This is why you got to trust God. You're going to need to trust God. It may not make sense to somebody right now, because right now it don't look like, but yeah. He's like, trust me though. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have, let me tell you, you're going to have to trust him. Because none of this is going to make sense. And I don't know who this, you like. You're gonna be, no, that's exactly what you're saying. Like, no, yes. You're going to come back to this video and be like, didn't she say? I'll be like, yes, I did. And I'm going to stick beside it. So take your expectations. No, take your ideas off. And again, trust God. Somebody's swallowing that hard pill. Yeah. Understand, I know what you're, I know how you like. That's what somebody just did. Y'all felt that family. Somebody said, oh no, she didn't say that. She's supposed to be speaking abundant blessings and favor. She's not supposed to be saying that God is gonna know. And it's like, now my signal's acting up. All right, so my signal, it's letting me know that it's a little low, which is not surprising because someone needed to hear just what I said. So that lets me know how powerful that was. Yeah. I'm talking about that bad boy. Y'all, you over here talking about labor pains and waiting for God's time and trust the process, go through the process. Don't. All right. Am I better now? Am I clearer now? I was a little blurry, and I'm gonna tell you why. The moment I spoke for someone to trust God, because it may not look like or may not be what you wanted or expected, then that's when my internet started acting up. So that lets me know that was a shift. All right, so some serious breakthrough is happening because now my internet's acting up. Oh, this is some serious. Kim said it. Am I back? Can you guys? It looks like everything's clear. I had to shift my Wi-Fi to my phone. It's all good. We don't give them. Y'all know by now. I know how to push through that thing. Okay, so Keisha said, y'all, you over here talking about labor pains and waiting for God's timing, trusting the process, go through the process. Don't rush it. hashtag premature. What happens to premature babies? They have to go into incubation, still have to go through the process to be able to be healthy enough to go home. Lakeisha, you better come on and snatch that thing. Yes, that is all true. All true. All true. Still have to be isolated. Come on now. Y'all go read Lakeisha's comments. It's the premature baby still has to be in isolation in order to be seen by the world. The world can know its arrival, but can't put his eyes on him. Woo, Jesus. Yep. As soon as you said shift, the whole thing shut down. I know it did. But it's all good. That is how that let me tell you something. That lets you know right there how significant Can We Talk is. That lets you know how serious Can We Talk is about to be. Listen, y'all low-key are experiencing me birthing this thing. Y'all listen. You guys who are on here right now are seeing me put my feet to the pavement. This is what, and I'm grateful for it because let me tell you something. You guys are my Lamaze coach. You are telling me to push. You are telling me to push so I can birth this thing. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm very good at identifying that. Okay, Jennifer said I'm back. I thank God that I'm back. So one of the things I want to be able to share with you is my gratitude. Me saying thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your push. Thank you. Thank you. I can't say that enough. Thank you for being the first. Y'all pushed me tonight, and I'm grateful for the push. I'll say it to you again. I'm grateful for the push. Thank you. I'm gonna birth this thing. It's needed, and tonight showed me the importance of Can We Talk. So get ready, because it's gonna happen. So thank you to Lakeisha, Tamika, Kim, and Jennifer. Wade, who came on for a little bit. Thank you guys so much. And thank you. Yeah, you. Replay gang. Thank you guys. Whether you saw me posting it on our coffee break page for you to subscribe and turn on your notifications, and you saw that we were continuing this conversation and you joined in, thank you. I'm excited about what's about to happen, what's about to take place, and I'm ready. And I hope you are. All right, babies. I love you. All right, go. Go. It's late. It's time for you to go to bed. And I know I need to start getting everything ready here. And don't worry. Be on the lookout. I'll let y'all know when we're gonna have another time of Can We Talk. All right, I love y'all so much. And I speak blessings upon you because you truly have blessed me.